What do you thought about a guy like Desmond Nisby? I know he's only been here a couple of days, but what do you thought about him so far, and how long is it maybe going to take him to get in the shape you guys are going to want him in, just because he hadn't been here all summer?
Right. I mean, he's a big physical presence, there's no doubt. He runs tough, and just got to get him acclimated to our system, and then obviously to being in shape to play that many snaps. But I like what I've seen. He's very appreciative to be here. He's worked really hard since he's been here, and shoot, we got about 3.5 weeks to get him ready to go.
I guess something with Trevor Walker, who's a guy from Washington that came in.
Yeah, I like what I've seen. You can tell he's a veteran. You know, he's a fifth-year guy. Played in a great system in Washington where they're very well coached. Got a lot of savvy back there and has made some nice plays. Gets people lined up. So that's comforting to have a veteran guy that knows what he's doing. You put him back there and he knows he's in the right place.
But Trey King.
Yeah, Trey's been good. He's a tough runner, undersized a little bit, but runs really hard. We got to get him, once again, comfortable in our system, but I like what I've seen. He finishes runs, and he's a tough kid.
What about the young man from Texas A&M, Jesse Brown?
Yeah, Jesse has done a good job. He missed the first couple of days with a bit of a hamstring, but he's been out the last two. And he's a load. I mean, not very tall in stature, but he plays hard, plays tough. Played some meaningful snaps there at A&M, and we like what we see. We need a bunch of bodies up there, obviously, in our conference to rotate through, and hopefully he can become one of those.
So it's very early in camp, but do you have any particular goals for the scrimmage that you're looking at?
You know, offensively protect it, defensively try to take it away, limit the penalties. And I want to see us tackle well defensively. I feel like we've done a good job of that so far as getting in front, pursuit angles, all of that, but when the bullets are flying live, I want to see us get him to the ground.
What do you thought about Nick so far in the first couple of days of practice?
He's been sharp. I mean, he knows the system inside and out going into year 4 of repping it. He's got a veteran group of wideouts like I've talked about the whole time. You got senior, junior, and so everybody's on the same page, knows where to go. They know what's going on at all times, and so it's been pretty smooth, their connection so far.
When Jet gets here next week, how tough will that be, do you think, for him to just kind of get back into it just because he's been gone for so long?
Yeah, just the rhythm, feeling the pocket, all of those things. But he's very talented. I know he's been working like crazy back home. And so I think more than anything, just the operation, feeling the pocket, getting that presence back. But we'll have a couple weeks to get him going, and I feel good about him being able to compete.
Do you change anything about this preseason compared to your last preseason?
Yeah, it's a little bit longer, obviously, so we've probably gone some hard days and mixing in with some lighter days just so it doesn't get stale. It's a long time. We don't have preseason games in college football, so that's a lot of practices before your first game. So just trying to keep it fresh and mixing things up.